What's up, people? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. This one is going to be about the Footbot. Last Ronin Footbot. Yeah. Got this from Best Buy when they had it on sale. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The waiting game. Waiting game wins. This is not that spectacular. It's not a spectacular win, but it's a win for me because I've been looking at this for a while. And finally it went down, so I said, hey, let's go ahead and grab it. Now, if it goes down even more, I'm not going to be upset about that because that means I can buy another one so I can have more foot soldiers. And I'll have it in the last Ronin style instead of, the 90s style, which I have at least, 3 foot soldiers for that one, maybe? I don't need that many. But, you need somebody for the turtles to fight. And foot soldiers are definitely a go-to for them to go ahead and either train, thrash, whatever, do whatever they want to do, have some fun poses for. Anyway, Footbot here. This one's been through a lot. This one's got his insides exposed. It's just a weird design. Last Ronin. And I'm all about this story, man. I like this story. Again, it's a sad story, but it's still a nice organic progression for the Turtle Bros, for them to complete their story. Now, this is interesting. I did not know he can do that. I'm definitely going to see what that's about. I didn't know you can extend his arm. That's an added bonus. I didn't see that. Didn't notice that. But here we go. We're going to take a look at this. This is the side art that I'm going to be completing. That's Michelangelo. Yeah, I'm going to add that to my mural. Not saying I'm trying to complete the whole mural, but I mean, if the price is right, I'm only missing a few. Just missing that Walter Goggins. I know I keep calling him Walter Goggins, but that's what he looks like. That Walter Goggins, Casey Jones. I'm just missing that one, but that one is definitely full price and a bit more. But I'm not trying to do that. See that? If it goes lower to like $10, $7, boom, there it is. I can get 2 more, whatever. Okay. Let's open them up and let's see what kind of fun we can have with the last Ronin Footbot. Let's do this. And here we are with the Footbot out of his box. And he looks good. I really do love these backdrops, man. He looks good. Looks good. Let's take a look at his effects. So we have a, wow, really messed up Footbot face. Look at this one. Footbot head. It's not even a full head. It's just scragged. Like, oh, what happened to you, right? That's pretty cool. That could be held by somebody. Held by a turtle or someone. Then, of course, we have his hands. Got the right hand where he can hold a weapon. He does have his swords to hold. 2 swords. 2 katanas. I don't think I've ever seen a foot soldier with 2 katanas. That's cool. Sturdy. Good old NECA. NECA, man. NECA has some great figures, man. They are designed wonderfully. Okay, so the other katana hand. Then you got the regular hand. Look at that. It's designed like the turtle. So it's like, give me 3. See that? So it's like, what? Inspired by Leonardo? So you can literally have one of these be on the good side, maybe? I don't know. Reprogram it? Maybe, I don't know. Here's the extension of his arm. You can do it to both arms. Oh, baby. That's nice. Or just one? Yeah, you can do it just one and then extend it to 2. Ooh, make the arm even longer? This is nice, man. There's some good options here. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. We're going to play around with that. And this one, I don't know what to do with this one. This is for holding another weapon. You only came with 2. And you're not going to use this one because it's too loose. So obviously you're going to put the other one that's going to hold it a little bit better. So what is this hand for? These hands for? You can find something. Find some thicker weapon to put in his hand. You can use your imagination. And this one, he got his head cut off by some turtle. or chopped off, or I don't know what happened. Stomped off, crushed off, and then this one got blown off, got blasted. Terminator style. Ooh, we can bring the Terminator into this too. This is a weird scenario here. Why not, man? Let's have AI just be attacked. You know what? Now I want Megan. Now I think I'm going to get Megan, maybe today, because it would be really cool now to have Megan be a part of this world. It's been this NECA. Whether I get the one with the soft goods or the hard goods, still, it would be kind of cool to have Megan up in this mug. I'm convinced now. I'm going to get Megan and have her be a part of what? The Turtles or the AI apocalypse? Not AI apocalypse, but the robot apocalypse. Seriously, we now have figures to where we can create our own robot apocalypse. Got this robot here. We've got some other ones. I'll bring the other one out here. We got let me bring him out really quick. My SingeBot. And then you got the elite SingeBot that he fights. So he's on the good side, or he's a renegade or whatever. Part of my story, he's on the good side. And he's going to be fighting alongside Casey Jones. And they're going to, take down these guys. And then you'll have Megan up in there. You'll have what? You'll have the Terminator, the T-800 show up. He'll fight against them, so forth. So yeah, I'm about to bring him out. We're going to have a little fun with this. Let's do this here. Now, before we do all of that, these effects, again, are really cool. Take a look at the design of these effects, man. Look at that. It opens up for this. Does it say right or left? I don't think it matters, but you can make it matter if you want. No R, no L, just the same. Yeah. Nice character involved. Got the chips on the sword. See that? The chips on the sword to really give it character. Man. Artistry, man. Artistry. Who did this? Who did this? See on the box, on the bottom of it, of course, we got Randy Falk as the director, Trevor Zammit. Yep, illustration by Ben Bishop. Beautiful stuff, man. Paint done by Jeff Trapp and Mike Puzo. All right. Let's see here. We're going to get now into the figure and see how he articulates. All right. Nice purple look. So, I mean, kind of goes with the dark Leo, but he doesn't really. Oh, look at that. We got the bicep swivel. Right when you thought you didn't have something like this, you got it. Bicep swivel. Not many figures have these. That's great. You got the single jointed elbow, which is not a problem. Not for me anyway. Oh, I didn't know that this moved up. Can't take it off, which you wouldn't. Could you? Could you? Don't do that. Don't tell me you can take that off. There's a peg hole in there. Like, it could, but no, I'm not forcing nothing like that. It doesn't make a lick of sense. You hear something in the background, that's my kid playing with his trains. Yeah, we're having a nice, good Saturday. Okay, you see this organisms. You see his mechanics, electronics in here. Nice. Okay. Nice electronic belts. I don't know what those are for. Are they chargers, to dischargers, the bombs? What are they? I don't know. But look at that. Nice forearm. This is cool design right here. Very cool design. Look at that. Pads right there on his foot. I mean, foot. Why did I say foot? On his thigh? Man, I'm thinking foot soldier and thigh at the same. Crazy. And single jointed knees, so he can't go too high, except for this. I'm glad they did that. See, that was thoughtful. They thought that through. This is pliable, so he can bend forward. Look at that. Pliable, so it can bend forward. Beautiful. Got a little hyperextension going. Toe point. Okay, how far can we move out to the side? Can we go up? Hey, wait a minute. Let's turn it to the side. There we go. And we got our sidekick. We got a sidekick. Yeah, baby. I like it. Beautiful. Oh, that's a beautiful sidekick, too. Can you stand? I do want you to stand, though. Just try it out. Just stand one time for me. One time. Do it one time for your holy mind. No, you're not doing it. But anyway, you see how beautiful that looks. That's a beautiful looking soldier right there. You can't tell me that doesn't look good. It's not that high of a kick, but it's practical. It's along the head. You get a little higher if you want to. Boom. There. Nice. All right. What we got going on with this torso? See? The torso movement. I'm glad I got this figure, bro. Really good. Really good. Looking up. Looking down. Hey. What's that back there? I don't know about that. Kind of like he's posing. Like he's a model. He's on a magazine. Or he's on the runway. There it is. And does a little spin that they like to do. On the catwalk. Hold on. On the catwalk. On the catwalk. I'm gonna shake my little bot on the catwalk. Yeah. That's nice. Nice. The color scheme is great, man. The purple and the red and the gray. All of that works really nice. Really, really nice. Is that it, man? Because we know the knees bend. We know that this moves up. Torso, arms. Of course, we know the hands move. This, we gotta check this out. We gotta see how this works. Oh, is that easy? That's easy. And then we're going to do this. Yeah. Boom. And then we're gonna blast. We're gonna blast. That's it. You're gonna leave it open to blast. There's so many different options. This is why you need more than one. Because you can have him blasting. You can have him, matter of fact, they have I'm reading this wrong. You don't extend his whole arm. It's the hand that messed me up. You don't extend his whole arm. I do apologize. You don't. You just take this regular forearm off, and then that's it. I thought it extended even more so because that hand was on. I was like, man, this thing looks extra long now. Hold up. You know what? Let's do this because we don't want to break anything. So let's put the hand on first. Because if it breaks, I'm like, oh, I got to go. I'm about to cry. Well, I'll cry, just get another one. But still, then I'll definitely have two. Okay, boom. There it is. His arm is longer. Why would his arm be that long? It's open. Let me see. I'm trying to make how this thing works here. His arm is like this, okay? But it extends right here to make it longer for blasting. And if you made it longer, why would you put a weapon on it? You should walk-out punch. Is that what you would do? I'm trying to figure what you would do with that. Because if I put a sword in his hand, it's going to look really odd that he has extra reach. Just looks long armish. Like the long arm of the foot. Instead of the long arm of the foot. Yeah. I don't know. I would definitely just have him blasting. That's really it. Why would I put his hand there? There are options, man. You can figure it out later. But we're going to have him just blasting. Boom. There it is. He's ready to blast. Boom. Makes sense to me for that. Because if he opens his arm up like that, I don't know what you would do with it, but there it is. It's something. All right, so we got his severed head, his blown up head, got his arm here. We got his hands. Ooh, what are we going to do here? All right, let's figure something out. All right, so I'm just going to try it this way. So we have him. I put a hand on just because, I don't know, trying to make something work here. And then we got his sword. And I think we'll put his other sword in his sheath to see how that actually works. And then we'll see what it looks like with both swords in there too. And I don't play around. But there you have it. There's that. And now he is looking Like he is ready to throw down with somebody. But he's also looked like he's giving out commands like he's robot number 4 in Superman. If you haven't seen the movie, go see the movie. It's a good movie. Trust, it's a good one. Okay, it's got some cons in there. Okay, it does. But for right now, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick with Turtles, but tell you that that movie is good. And I mentioned that because of robot number 4. And if you also watch the movie, you'll find out that robot number 4, who I call I Am Number 4, he actually has a name. And there's in the credits what his name is. Someone peeped that out when I was watching it with the crew that I was watching it with. But that's cool. So you will bring out robot number 4. He would be in there. So he's part of the robot army. You've got, dude, I think I am. I'm going to bring him out here. But anyway, you have, just right now, sticking with the Turtles, you got Casey Jones just ready to throw down. Take the hood off. He's ready to throw down. And he's like, hold up. Maybe he's on your side. Maybe he's trying to defect or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. So Casey's there. And he's ready to throw down. Maybe I can, hold on. All right, so I put the blown up head right there. So he's looking at Casey like, let's see, how far does the arm go up? Doesn't go up that far, as you can see. The articulation not that far with his arm, but that's fine. And he's like, hold up, wait. But I'm going to have to change sides because I have the other guy posed a certain way. So he's like this. Casey's ready to throw down. All right, so Casey's ready to throw down. And then you got homeboy over here, like ready to throw. I mean, he's got all the skills. He's ready. He's got the piece on him, and he's got the piece of steel. Boom. So he doesn't know what to do. He's like, hold up, wait. I come in peace. I give up. Maybe that's what it is. Like, I give up. And now he's going to go back to the turtle lair, and Casey Marie, April O'Neil will be the one, Grammy April will be the one to reprogram him. That would be the case right there. Okay, so Grammy April now is here, and she is going to work her magic on this guy. She's just standing here, and she's like, hold up, wait. Let me, hold on, let's see how we can get this thing. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my son was asking for help or something. But there you go. So he's like, hey, I'll rest in peace. Not rest in peace. I come in peace. I give up. I'm defecting now. Hey, I don't want to get blown up like what happened to this guy right here. And just for GP, you'll have, this guy over here just like, I'm going to hold you to it. And then you got, for whatever reason, this guy shows up. Why is he so much taller? I don't think I like that. Why is he so much taller? He's taller. He's not that much taller, but compared to April, he's taller. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Let's save him for some other time. Yeah, it was a nice idea, but maybe it'll work some other time. I don't know. The T-800 showing up in Turtles. Turtles crossing over with Terminator. Could it work? With the Footbots, Skynet, could it work? I think it could. I just realized how heavy this guy is compared to everybody else. Ooh, my gosh. All right, I'll put you back. Dude. But anyway, so yeah. This guy, he's like, boom. Like, you see that? It's one of your boys. That could be you. Now tell me. Who... Where is he? Whatever question they want to ask this guy, this bot, whatever you want to do. But I am thoroughly pleased with this. Really, really cool. You just got to figure out what you're going to do with that. You're going to put a hand on there to extend his arms, to make both his arms long. Because you can make both of them long. And that's weird. But okay, you can do it. Or you can make them short, or just make it to where it's a blaster. But yes, his hand, yike! Why'd you do that? But his hands are up. Her hand is up to look like he is surrendering. And that's all good. That's all good. So I like this setup. I like this idea. It's a cool storyline right now. But hey, What do you think? Would you get this now that it's low in price? It was $17, by the way, in case I didn't tell you that. $17. Again, I got it from Best Buy. So if you're trying to look for this on Target's website, Walmart, whatever, you're not going to see that price. However, if you do go to Target, they do price match with Best Buy. So you can say, hey guys, this is whatever at Best Buy. Of course, you would have to show them the pricing online. You can't just have a picture. Show it to them online on their website. Do it while you can before it shows that it's sold out. If it shows that it's sold out, they're not going to take your word for it. It has to be shown on the webpage, on the website. If someone does do it, hey, you got in somehow. But someone who's doing their job and actually cares to follow the procedure, they're going to make sure that they see it on that website. So do your due diligence in that. If you want to get this, go ahead and get it fast. Take a picture of it right then and there, screenshot, whatever you got to do, save the page. That's all they really need. And booyakasha. All right. But I'm going to give you the barcode just in case you have issue finding this. Boom. There it is. Hopefully that works out for you. I know I just knocked something down in the back, but we'll get to that in a minute. There we go. Boom. All right. Good. I didn't knock too much down. There it is. Let's do this for one final shot. I like that pick. That's going to be the thumbnail. Absolutely cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have fun collecting, folks, because collecting is fun. Later days.